Hello everyone, I'm coming on to share with you a technique I saw from Lynn of Lynn's Crafty Corner, I think it's called, and I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below, and she was using up some strips. So I'm just going to show you basically what the technique was. So she laid down the strips on a piece of paper close to one another, close to each other. So these are the strips I'm using up, and this is just to show you. I mean, we're just imagine that the whole piece of paper is going to be filled up, okay? But it's not, because this piece of paper is too big, of course. So but basically probably this would be like a 4 by 6, I think, this piece of paper, if I were to have it. Anyway, so we can imagine that it's like that and like that sorry, and like wrong bit, yeah, like that, something like that. Okay, so that would be our piece of card, and anything that was overlapping, you know, you cut off. So you're left with a piece of card. Let's say it's 4 by 6. I haven't measured it, but it looks more or less like that. And then you cut it into 1-inch strips, and then you cut each strip into 1-inch squares. So I've already done that, and these are the squares that I have finished up with. Okay, and you can see that the stripes go in 2 directions. So they either, you know, depending on which orientation I use, they either going in that direction or this direction. Okay, and so you then take a piece of card, which is what I'm going to do now, and you glue them on in a random fashion, in a pattern. So I decided that I wanted mine to have a black background. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue down my squares. Now the finished piece of art with the stripes was 5 by 5. So I've got 25 little squares here, and I'm just going to stick them on randomly, leaving a little black border in between, and then I'll cut out this the whole thing, because I don't know exactly how big the background piece of paper is I need, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to get these as close to each other as possible, and some of my strips I haven't glued properly, but that's only because I didn't put enough glue on them when I stuck them down. Of course, you can use you can, you know, put double-sided tape on a piece of paper and stick them on that way, and then they really are very secure. So basically, you can see what I'm doing. I'm lining these up. It is a little bit I mean, it's not 100% accurate, shall we say, but I am lining them up. So I've got up, down, and this one's going to be up. Okay, so okay, you can see that this one is probably, it's not quite accurate. Okay, so, and as I go along, I'm just finishing gluing my strips down as well. Okay, so this one is going that way, so I want this one to go in the opposite direction. Okay, so what Lynn did was she butted them up together, but what I want to do is to leave a little black border all the way around. I'm only doing that because the strips that I used are really pale, and I just felt that the black would make them pop a little bit. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay, Lynn is doing the whole series on strips and making cards, different styles of cards with strips. But I'm pleased to say that these are all the strips that I've got on my desk. That's all I've got. So I'm doing quite well. This time round. Another thing you could do is put this on sticky back paper, and then instead of the black border I could have run some gilding flakes or some glitter over it and filled up the gaps with that. But I did think of that idea, but again I didn't think that it would be strong enough for these rather pale strips that I've got. So that's why we're doing it like this. And let's see what size my card ends up with. I'm hoping it will fit on a 6x6. Yes, it will. So that's going that way. And this one will go this way. As you can see, it isn't exactly straight. Okay, you know, this line is crooked, but I don't mind that because this is a bit of a, I think, a bit of a rustic look. And for some reason my squares, some of them are a tiny bit bigger than others for some reason. So, and also some of them aren't exactly square. So don't know how that happened. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So you could do this thing of the strips and then cut out any shape. You know, you could use a die to cut out hexagons. In fact, I might try that another time. It might be rather nice. I've got a little bit of dilemma here, I can see. So I'm hoping that this, yeah, it's okay. Okay. So just one more row to go. And then we'll cut it out and we'll make a card with it. That's the idea. Of course, I didn't need to use all the squares. I could have used, you know, I could have just chosen to do a smaller card, or just, you can put them in a random pattern if you want. You don't have to sort of lay them down the way I am doing. And as I said, Lynn buttered hers up, you know, so I mean, what I mean is that they were all like this. So they were really like a real patchwork, you know. But as I said, this is what I wanted to do with mine. She used some very pretty floral papers, very pretty, and I love the way her card came out. Now I've done something wrong here. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Well, I don't know why these two are both down, but anyway, it is what it is. We're leaving it as it is. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to cut this up. So I'm just going to cut this bit off at the bottom. So it is actually, this has turned out to be 5.5 inches. And this way, also 5.5. So I'm basically lining up this plastic thing with the edge of the coloured cards, just so that I get an edge, a black edge. Okay, so we're going to stick this on here, and then we are going to decorate it. So let's see how that goes. This is the first time of me doing this, so it's an experiment. But I thought I'd take you along for the ride. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down, so it's going to have about 1/4 of an inch border all the way around, which is okay. And then I'm going to squash that down. Okay, so that's how it looks. So it's very random. I mean, you can, if you're clever, line things up so that they now the first thing I've seen is this butterfly, which I absolutely love, and I think that would look great on there. I just want to try a few other things. I've got a few flowers here which also might look very nice. I did a little sort of posy of 3. Oops, take my jacket off, I'm getting hot. Let's see what else I've got in this bag. I've got these sunflower stickers. They're really nice. I've got another sunflower here which says "You are my sunshine," or maybe, and a smaller butterfly. "You are my sunshine." That's nice, isn't it? You are my sunshine. Let's see if I've got any more sunflowers. I think I like that. I think I like that as it is. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. Obviously, with a random pattern like this, you do need to have bold images, and obviously fairly large, I think, because that's, you know, that's otherwise the background is going to take over. So there we have it. So I really like that idea. Let's see if there's anything else, because I've only got two elements. To see if I want anything else. I really like those sunflowers. I really like the sunflowers. Let me see if I've got anything else here that might do. I don't think so. No, I don't think so, unless I put another butterfly. But I think, no, I'm going to leave it as it is. But I have had an idea. Let's have a look. Where are my embellishments? I've got a few big pink flowers, I think, in here. Let's have a look. Yeah, or even blue ones. Maybe the blue ones will be better. And maybe I'll use 3 of these just to fill it up, and then that will make 5 elements, which is perfect for, and I like that. I think that's nice. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put them down. So this one's going to go across, whoops, across there. Mustn't touch these now because to let the glue grab. And that's there. And there we have it. So I don't know what you think, whether you're going to try this technique, but I think it is a nice way to use up the strips, and it does give a different effect. Looking at it, having done it on the black, to me it's looking a bit like a window when you're looking out. So maybe it could be done with bigger squares and you know, like a window frame. These are just ideas that are sort of popping into my head at the moment. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely week. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.